dropped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And stolen by Thompson. It's tipped. Done with it. Picked up by Thompson. From deep three-point land. Done shot's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's Thompson. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And stolen by Thompson. Outside Turner. Takes the three. And Ware pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Count it. 12 points from Amen Thompson.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
.51 seconds left to play here in the first. Long Beach with the ball. They trail by one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Thompson for three. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Ware's got 5.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Long Beach will have another go. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And it's Long Beach on the break. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter.
19.
They're
Long Beach. 17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On defense, Long Beach. Done outside. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Claxton.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Knocked away. Joe with it. Picked up by Thompson. Joe can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Personal foul.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
And here is Dosunmu. Nothing on the board. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Grimes. And the 3 off target. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the middle. Williams. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
For three, Harris. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Strong response by the veteran Harris. Coming back with his own three, making a statement doing it.
Castle, no one around him. Long Beach with the rebound. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Turner. Here's Barnes. It's blocked. Healed outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
Here's Castle. He's got 5, and stolen by Harris. Thompson inside the line, and Thompson slams it home.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Out to Turner. Turner with the screen. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Now Thompson. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. And they get it. Barnes grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And Ware pulls it down. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Ware, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thompson misses.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Ware. Pulls it up. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Long Beach needs to get off a shot here. A 3 for DiVincenzo.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. No good on the triple.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Castle. Off on the layup. Here's Thompson. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Long Beach on top, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Joe, top of the key. Thompson with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Long Beach moving that ball around. There's the pick. Pass to Joe. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's Jackson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle. Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Sarr. Count it. Sarr's got 8.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Claxton throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and simple.
Healed with the bucket.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Going inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Joe. From outside, off the mark. And the big fella, Alexar, showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For Long Beach. Long Beach trails by 4. The drive by Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Sarr gets the bucket.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Goaltending call.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Jackson with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Done outside. And stolen by Thompson. For the finish. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Back to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Thompson misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Long Beach trails by 5. Good D by Heel.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. 1:15 left to play in the third. Hield can't hit. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. Pass to DiVincenzo. And again the miss by Long Beach. Hield outside. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. DiVincenzo's got his third basket of the night right there. On the wing, Hield. To the paint. Long Beach with the rebound. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Thompson. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his third foul of the game.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pass to Ware. Back to Dunn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dunn's got 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Joe. The putback. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Leading by 5.
Long Beach, 43.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Barnes outside, shoots the 3, drops in the tray.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And the basket by Castle.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Inside. Ware, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Back to Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. Down low. Ware. Here's Castle. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Can't connect from short range. The kick out to Barnes. Long Beach getting another chance here. Over in the corner, Turner. Back to DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
Shot from the top of the key. Long Beach with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Hield outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for one.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hield for three. He can't get it to go.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And they're running ahead. And Sarr throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
That's good from Barnes.
At the line for Long Beach. Harrison.
Barnes hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
On the wing, Hield. From outside, knocks down the three.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride. We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Harris on the double team. Now Sarr. Layup no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Harris. Here's DiVincenzo. Turner outside to take the lead. And stolen by Sarr. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Got it.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Thompson outside. With the drop.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And this kid has star written all over him. Sarr put the lead on notice.
And here's the break. Hield with it. Picked up by Thompson. And there's the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Coming up huge when they needed it to. Turner relishes getting the chance to hit big shots.
Thompson. That one is off. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
First team foul.
Fires from way outside. And Harris will pull it down. And an intentional foul right there.
Buddy Hield. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Barnes knocks down the three.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Harris.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
High motor on display. Harris always in the middle of the action.
Turner with the steal. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. DiVincenzo. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Thompson. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Castle with it. Thompson outside. Now Song. Rebounded by Thompson. Harris. Now DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Turner outside. Now Harris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Here's Thompson. It's deflected. It's Thompson off the drive. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
It's Turner. Now Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Song. And Harris will pull it down. Long Beach leading by 5. Now Barnes. Thompson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. It's in. His shot is pure.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Home team foul. Stephon Castle. Third personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Long Beach.
No luck that time either.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Castle, they can't stop the run with that one. And here is Dosunmu. And so it's Long Beach with the W. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.